Peace, family. It's hard to see me, but I'd rather you see what I'm doing, kind of. I am planting seeds. Excuse my little seed starter. It got wet, but I think if I keep these two together, it'll hold all right. So, I am dropping some squash seeds, black beauty squash, some pickling cucumber. My kids wanted to try this cucumber, lemon cuke, and I want to try these purple bell peppers. So I thought I'd just record a little bit. This angle is super weird though, but it's nice outside right now. I'll show you guys. It's been raining all day for a few days. Still trying to kind of organize the garden and rehabilitate the plants. This is my new Mexican key lime. Super excited about that because I saved some seeds I was going to try to start. But it's just a really nice time to be outside planting. So I'm just going to drop a few seeds. And yeah, that's it. My bad. Y'all know I gotta get these angles together. So I'm trying something new. I'm actually using my compost. This is my compost. Yes, I did carry my compost from California. You can still see a few of the dead leaves. They take a little longer to break down. And the soil is pretty moist because it's been raining. But there's worms in there. And I just like a little bit of fruits and mostly old leaves that I cut off. And I'm going to be planting this baby hopefully tomorrow. That's a watermelon. I got to pull a bunch of weeds out first out of mommy's garden. But this is something I can do kind of quickly at the end of the day before all my babies get in the shower. So that's what's up with that. So I already dropped the squash. Let's put some. So I decided to use my compost because stuff keeps accidentally growing in it. And I'm like, oops, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm like, if you're gonna accidentally grow in there, how about I purposely grow in there, you know? Like, when you think about it, it's the perfect soil. It is recently broken down. It has a whole bunch of nutrients in it. I have so many seeds out here, you guys. Like, as soon as I got here, I've been here, what, 2 days? I dropped okra seed. I cleaned out the side of the other garden bed. Dropped some okra seeds. I got aphids off of mommy's plants over there. And what else? I dropped some melon seeds. And I came up with a plan. So I kind of was itching to garden this whole time. Like, because we were moving, I couldn't really plant any new seeds. So I was itching to get down here. We're still looking for our house, but at least now I have a yard and some garden beds, and I can still start things and take them to my house as well. So as long as I'm here, it won't be hard to move plants to my house. But in San Diego, I didn't want to create more, you know, more things to pack. So I hope this purple bell pepper grows well, because then I can save the seeds too. They look so pretty. So this is my little table where I'm starting the seeds, and my little cuttings grow, or if you waiting to be planted, that's where you go. And I don't think this is gonna write on here, is it? Okay, so I like to label my stuff, and I put them in a row so that I can label them. And I'm just gonna write it upside down. Squash. There's those two. These are the pickling cucumber. I'll just say pick cuke. This is the lemon cucumber. Who knows if I'm gonna be able to read this later because it's so rainy and wet. But I also have a journal, purple pepper. I also have a gardening journal, so if I happen to kind of forget or not be able to read these, I can look at my journal and see what I planted today. So I'm going to turn you around and show you the table and what other seed I want to drop. So that's where I just planted my seeds. These are melon. I think I planted 2 kinds of watermelon and cantaloupe in there. That was just the other day, but it's been raining. I was like, let me drop these seeds and let the rain water them in. This is a watermelon that I got from Home Depot just because I feel like I'm late planting my seeds. And when I get my stuff, I always try to like inspect the leaves and stuff. But so far he looks pretty happy and healthy and ready to get out of this little pot. So I'm gonna plant him over there. I don't even know if y'all can see. Right there, in between those 2 big bushes is weeds, y'all. So I gotta weed it all out. I'm gonna plant this watermelon, and then I'm going to put some mulch down because my mother-in-law can't, you know, do all that bending down and stuff. So this is other stuff I'm gonna be planting soon. Probably not on video, but just to show you what I'm working on. These are kale. This is also called Dinosaur Kale. They are the same ones that I already had over here. I had to give some away, and my mother-in-law says she really likes this kind of kale. So I'm actually gonna plant these over here for her, in between some of the stuff that she already has. And then I am going to plant new seeds for me. I hope I am not moving too fast. I love this blue curly kale. I gotta clean this bed up too while we're sliding by it. And then here, in between this bush and this bush of alubu, that's all weeds right there. So I want to weed it out and either put mulch down or plant something. Nature just really doesn't like bare bare soil, so that's what happens. So I've got kale, I have honeydew melon, I have celery, I have hibiscus, which is great for high blood pressure. My husband has high blood pressure. I have early purple sprouting broccoli. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I had purple sprouting broccoli already growing. I really loved it, and I had to give it to my neighbor because we thought it wouldn't fit in the U-Haul. I've got red cabbage. Actually, it fit, but the U-Haul, there was just issues with the U-Haul. My mother-in-law gave me this moringa. I'm actually going to take these inside and try to sprout them in a paper towel and then move them. I've got some basil, and I found this purple opal basil. I just thought it was beautiful, and I wanted to taste it, so I got those. And I found this gorgeous purple peacock broccoli on Etsy. I thought this was so beautiful, so I'm gonna plant some of those. I've got pineapple ground cherries, which is like a form of tomatillo. My scarlet kale was gone, and I loved watching it grow. It is gorgeous, so I'm going to plant some more of that. And then I'm gonna plant my blue lake bush beans, and I have these purple bush beans, royal purple bush beans, I think. So I'm excited. I'm gonna probably plant these together, kind of close together. This is a basil. Mommy wants me to move into a big pot for her. And these are from my longevity spinach. I just cut these pieces off before we moved so that the longevity spinach could fit better in the U-Haul. This piece actually broke off during the trip, and it looked like a prime piece for a cutting. So I'm really just betting on this one because I don't know about these, but I was like, I might as well stick them in some soil and see how they do. And then these are suckers that came off of the tomato plant. So let's pray they work, even though Mommy does not need more tomatoes, but I do. These are probably going to go into containers so that I can my house whenever I find my house. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm just sitting outside getting a little bit of air after the rain. It's really nice. It's not too hot, and I think it's gonna rain again tomorrow, but these seeds will be very, very happy when it does. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace. Peace, family. Grand Rising. Hope you are happy and healthy and doing well. It's finally a day without rain, and I'm gonna try to get this beautiful watermelon baby who looks like he is ready to spread his little wings planted in one of Mommy's garden beds. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. So this she wants, and this she wants. Everything else in between is weeds. So I'm going to attempt to weed all of that out. Maybe add a little compost, you know, and get a watermelon and maybe plant a flower seed or 3 there to kind of attract the pollinators. So I wanted to show you the before, and then I'll come back and show you guys the after when I'm done. Peace. Peace, family. So let me give you a little look-see now. It was so many weeds, you guys. So let me turn it the other way. Normally I would not use this to disturb the soil too much, but there was just no way to get them all out without doing that. I had my bucket here, my little compost bucket. Oop. I did not mean to throw this whole thing in there. Oh, I think it was a worm in there. Because worms were coming up, they were like, hey, what's going on? And so I poured them in here. There's food in here and soil. And I'm going to put some of them back there, but I just didn't want them to be exposed to the sun while I was working here. So what I'm going to do now is dig a hole. Actually, I guess I could just do it with you guys. The plan is to plant the watermelon. It's kind of sunny, but it keeps going into sunny and into overcast, but I don't have any other time to do this right now. Normally I would try to do it when it's not too sunny. But we're going to put the watermelon in the ground, and then later on we're actually going to go get some mulch and put mulch all around here to kind of suppress the weeds, because my mother-in-law is not able to come out and weed the way that we just did. And as you can see, there's still grass and stuff growing in between. And when I weed, I try to pull the whole root out if I can, because that's gonna help it not really. But this grass is aggressive, so it's a little difficult because I didn't create this bed from scratch. I am coming into it. If I was creating, actually we're gonna create a bed from scratch next to it. It's gonna be higher. I am not going to do anything to the grass. I'm going to put down cardboard to suppress the grass, and then I'll put compost and probably wood, you know, branches and stuff over the cardboard so that it will drain well. So the cardboard is going to suppress the grass. The wood is going to help it drain well. Also, the wood breaks down, like branches and old leaves and stuff. That stuff all breaks down to make more soil. So we're going to build it high. We're going to put down the cardboard. We're going to put down some branches and stuff, and then we'll put some great soil and compost on top in my new bed. In this bed, I'm going to put down my watermelon. I'm going to dig a hole, and let's just see how it goes. Let's see if I can hold it. And oh, I forgot the shovel. Let's take another walk across the yard to get the shovel. So you guys let me know what you think. I'm going to show you this too. So we're going to, right now Home Depot has a sale, and it's 5 bags for $10 of mulch. So we're also going to mulch her trees. See, there is some mulch on there, but look how the grass is growing through it. We're going to pull this grass out around the tree. I think this is guava. It's coming back from last year. I think we are going to pull the grass out and put more mulch there, which helps you suppress the weeds without having to come and pull them out every 2 seconds. Because weeds, you know, they say growing like weeds do not care what's going on. Are you gonna show me something? Okay, Elijah wants to show me something.
I want you to show them the passion fruit.
Oh, he wants to show you guys the. You can show it. You gonna show us? What is it? What's it looking like?
So there's a passion fruit right there, and it's starting to produce, and that's a good thing. There's one starting there. It's all over this plant, and it's getting big and strong, and that's a good thing. That's one thing I like about this, especially because I like passion fruit. It's good that this is producing.
Yeah. While we're waiting for our house, well, to find the house and close on it, what I think we're going to do with our new fruit trees and the passion fruit, the blackberries, is get them in some nice containers, and we'll probably leave them in there for this year. When we get our house, I don't want to just rush and throw everything in the ground. I want to take the time to see where are the sunniest places. I want to take the time to get the soil together. So we're going to take our time. I don't like to rush things and then have to fix them later. So let's dig this hole. All right, so I know there are still weeds here, and that's all right. Oh, I thought I saw a worm. I try to still be kind of, you know, gentle, because I know things live in here. I really want to practice more no-dig gardening, but at the same time, this is already a bed, you know. So if you already got a bed here, you go ahead and make use of what you have. So I noticed with all the rain this week, the tomatoes are not draining as well as they could be. Like, this looks kind of muddy. It's been raining for like 4 days. So what I want to do is put, let's see how big this hole is. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put some of these, just some wood down here in my hole, just to create a little bit of drainage. They can kind of soak up water if it gets too wet up under the watermelon. Also, this will break down and make good soil. So I think that'll be enough. I'm gonna put, look at this little baby. Hi, baby. Can you guys see that? Oh no, you can't really see it, but he's talking to me. Hey, I actually want to get a little topsoil. Or you know what I can do is I can put my compost in here, and then we're gonna put worm castings. Oosh, can you see? Worm castings. And I'm out here in flip-flops. Y'all know I need some boots. Give me some little garden boots. So I'm gonna scoop some of my compost. Now this compost is from California. I put what did I put? At the bottom, I put, so I'm gonna scoop this new stuff over that I just stuck in here. Oh, I forgot I added some stuff in here, y'all. It's kale in there. I'm gonna try to just go around and find good, old compost. But I put toilet paper rolls. This is gonna be nice and fertile. I put toilet paper rolls. What else? Paper towels, shredded paper in there, along with dried leaves. And actually this is a planter, but it got so wet in all the rain, it was just tearing up and apart, and this will break down. So I put it in there, and there are worms in here too, so they get to eat all that stuff. So I put a little bit of that. I'm gonna put some worm castings. I hope you guys can see, because I'm like one-handed one-handed doing this. And there are worms in this soil. I was happy to see, like, when I was digging through, that there were worms in it already, living their life like it's golden. So this is our beautiful watermelon baby. I had to have her when we went to Home Depot because she just looked so happy and healthy. Jubilee watermelon. Oh, let's see if I can sit this somewhere where you guys can see what I am doing. Can you see? Kinda, huh? Alright, y'all, that's the best I could do. So I am just gonna flip him over. He should come out very nicely. And I'm surprised that this looks dry because it's been raining every day, all day. But I am gonna water him in. So I'm gonna stick him right in there. Like holding your hair up. I'm recording. So we're gonna put them in like that. I'm gonna put some more good topsoil on top after we go to Home Depot. And we're gonna put our wood chips down to suppress the weeds, so our beautiful watermelon does not have to fight the weeds. I'm gonna water it in a little bit with some fertilizer too, just so he can get nice and comfortable. Like I said, normally I wouldn't transfer him in the sun, but it's gonna rain again tomorrow and he's got to get in the ground. So when it rains tomorrow, he will love it. He'll be so happy. And I'll probably make some sea moss water. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Let me just turn it to see what you can see. There he is. I'm gonna put a little more topsoil around the top. And I'm gonna water him in with some sea moss water and fish emulsion, just to give him some nutrients. Because plants don't like to be moved all the time. And just give them a little boost, like how we feel when we're tired or we don't want to be moved. Give them a little nutrients and a little boost and some water, cool them down, make them feel good. So I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like after we put the mulch down and the bed is all nice and finished. Peace, family. I might be waiting for my house, but God is so good and my heart is so full. We're building a new garden bed in Mommy's garden, and all my family is out here working together to grow our own food. Check it out. Look at my babies. Hey, Mama. Mama. We'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done. Peace. Alright, family. So we've been here almost a week. Let's see what kind of progress we've made in Mommy's garden. I showed you guys those. It's getting better. I think it's gonna take a little time to get them all off. But remember, it was an army of aphids. So we've been spraying them with water and then neem oil. I think that's coming along. We still got some weeding and stuff to do, of course. But we're making progress for just 1 week. I'm super excited. So we got some mulch. And we pulled out weeds from her trees. You guys let us know. I'm thinking that we should cut all these dead pieces off, because I don't see any new growth coming from them. The new growth is kind of all new, coming from the root. So I think cutting that dead stuff off will probably help it grow more. But we put mulch on all the little trees. Check out the garden bed so far. We need more topsoil. I underestimated how much topsoil we would need. So in here are branches, compost. At the very bottom, you can see here, at the very bottom is cardboard. So the cardboard is to suppress the grass. So the whole bottom of this is cardboard, and then branches, compost, cow manure, topsoil, and some of my own fertilizer, compost, the compost that I used in my buckets, that I made in my buckets in San Diego. And check out this gorgeous bed. You guys remember what it looked like? It was full of weeds all in here. Now it's clear. You can see what's growing. What's growing doesn't have to fight with the grass. And we got a watermelon baby in there that I'm praying will give us some watermelons. Super excited. Here's some of my babies. All of our babies are mixed in together here. So, oh, my pepper looks like it's gonna want to make some peppers. Thank you, baby. The calendulas are coming back. They had a rough time. Please excuse this. I'm about to pick all this up. It's been raining so much, and there's not a lot of air in here. And I don't think the drainage is as good as it could be here. So that's why some of the tomatoes were yellowing. And you want to pull that stuff out, because the yellow does not help your plants at all. But remember, I told you guys that I cleaned this up and I planted okra seeds. Look at your baby okra. Look at the baby ones. I'm so excited. These are burgundy okra. So Mommy has green okra here, and then we'll have burgundy okra as well. That's grass, but you can see that little okra seed there. So overall, I feel like that's a good week's work. Comment below if you have any suggestions for us, any feedback for us. if you like these videos, if you'd like to see more of these. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me in Mommy's garden. Peace.